if you have a device that draws just a little tiny bit of current, up to 20 milliamps at 5 volts, then you can switch that device on and off using a digital input output pin on your Arduino directly. But what if you want to use your Arduino to switch a device that plugs into mains? That's the a wall outlet type voltage. There's 120 volts at AC, and you can't power a device like that from your Arduino. So what you really need is a electronically controlled switch. You need a switch to turn that thing on and off that you can control using an Arduino. And I have just the thing. It's called a relay. So here it is. This is a relay. This black box is a relay. Here's some more relays. This board has 4 relays on it. And so this relay is an electronically controlled switch. It's an electric switch, and there's actually a little tiny electromagnet in here, and that electromagnet can be turned on with current from your Arduino. And when that electromagnet turns on, it closes a switch inside of the relay, which can then conduct a much larger current. And I don't know if we can read this here. Let's see. So this particular relay can handle up to 15 amps at 120 volts AC. So that will power most household electrical devices. Okay, now whenever you're using that much voltage, you better be careful. But the way you would do this is one of the wires that would be used to power a device that you plug into the wall is called the hot wire. It's the wire where the voltage fluctuations occur. So what you would do is you cut that wire in two, and you put one end of that wire in this port and the other end in this port, and then when the relay closes, it closes a switch which connects those two ends, and the appliance turns on. And when the relay is open, the switch is open, that connection is broken, and the appliance doesn't turn on. Okay, so again, what happens here is so here's the connections for the Arduino. We have a connection to 5 volts, a connection to ground, and then this white wire, which is connected to digital port 8, is going to be the control. So when that digital port is turned on, when it's set high, that's going to energize the electromagnet inside the relay, which will close the switch, thus turning on whatever is connected to these ports. So I'm not actually going to connect anything to these ports right now. What I'll do is I'll just write a little sketch that turns on and off digital port 8 with about a second in between, and you'll be able to hear, if I hold the relay close to the microphone, you'll be able to hear the electromagnet when it's energizing closing this reed switch, and it'll make a little clicking sound. All right, so again, relays are great for controlling AC appliances, AC devices, even things that would be plugged into mains, 120 volts AC. And because of that, they can be dangerous to work with if you're not paying attention and careful. All right, so if you guys use any of these in your projects, I will be involved with getting them hooked up correctly and safely. All right, let me write that sketch, and we'll see what happens. Okay, so I got my setup function written here, and my relay, again, is being controlled by digital pin 8. So in the setup function, I set the pin mode on this relay pin 8, as an output. All right, so down in the loop function, what I'll do is I will just turn the pin on and off with a 1 second delay in between. So we'll do a digital write on the relay pin 8 high. So now that'll energize the electromagnet inside the relay, closing the reed switch and thus turning on whatever electrical devices attached to those two green ports on the relay board. Delay for 1 second, 1,000 milliseconds, and then we'll do a digital write on the relay pin low, and delay again for another 1,000 seconds. All right, so I will save this and upload this. And it's uploading. Okay. Can you hear it? Can you hear the switch? The relay opening and closing? Okay. And this relay actually has a little LED on it. So when the switch is closed, the LED turns on. And I pushed it against the table. Now you can hear it a lot louder. It's a switch. It's a actual mechanical switch that is being electrically controlled by my Arduino. Cool stuff. All right, so that's it for this video. And in the next video, I'm going to teach you about interrupts, and the relay will make another appearance.